Hello, welcome to another episode of Croc and Shark visiting the US national parks. This time we are heading to the southern part of Appalachian Mountains, Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So make yourself comfortable and let's go! We have started our adventure from the Chimney Trail, 3.6 miles out and back with 1300 feet of elevation gain. We were caught in a strong rain which at some moment turned out even snow hail. Although we have checked the weather prognosis and had our raincoats, we definitely didn't expect the weather to be so harsh on us. Most of the trail goes along the small branch of the Pigeon River called Road Prong. You'll get a chance to cross it several times by wooden bridges. Hold tight, it gets pretty slippery. There is a section of the trail which is pretty steep stairs, nothing undoable, just pace yourself and save the energy. As we reached to the top, the surrounding view was, well, there was no view. Apparently, Great Smoky Mountain got its name not without a reason. By the way, the very last quarter of the trail is closed since 2016 after the wildfire. Next trail we did was Mount LeConte via Alum Cave Trail. 12 miles out and back with slightly above 3000 feet of elevation gain. At the beginning, trail follows the Alum Cave Creek, which then flows into Styx Branch. Shortly after you will get to the Arch Rock. This cavity is formed by many years of freezing, thawing, and erosion of softer rock. It's pretty wet inside and further after, but luckily there are sets of handrails. Afterwards, we saw the accumulation called Alum Cave Bluffs. This is a cliff-like rock, which per our understanding gets eroded much quicker than a normal cliff. We were really surprised as we kept ascending. Halfway through we saw snow on the trail, and the amount of snow was only increasing as we continued our journey. Trees covered in snow looked gorgeous though. Another popular point to stop and breathe in the surrounding beauty is Inspiration Point. Looks like some giants are smoking shisha far away. Anyway, jokes aside, the view from here is indeed incredible. I bet it's absolutely different during the summertime. Alright, here are some icicles. Some people may try to taste those. Our advice is don't do that. You never know, where's the water has passed before getting into an ice. Not very far from the summit of Mount LeConte, there is the highest guest lodge in the eastern United States. You can book the room and enjoy a wild stay here. By the way, if you don't want to spend money for the lodges, there is a public use shelter very close to the lodges. It might not be as comfortable, but will do the job for tired hiker. Finally, we are at the summit, Miracle Point. Almost 360-degree view on the surrounding nature is opened up for you. No more words are needed here. And again, Smokies become Smoky. Moving on, if you drive about 30 miles to the west of Gatlinburg, you will find a beautiful valley called Cadus Cove. This is an 11-mile one-way scenic drive. Watch out for the wildlife, it's indeed abundant here. Even during the middle of the day, we managed to spot a big black bear crossing the road. Apart from nature, you can also find a large variety of historic structures here, which were built by European settlers who came here in 1800s. On the way back, we stopped at the place called the Sphinx. Hehe, here is another black bear, this time a small cat lurking around. Next day, we have started our way to Charlie's Binyan. Yes, you heard it correctly, it's Binyan, not Billion. This is 8-mile out and back hike with 1900 feet of elevation gain. Trail is a part of the famous Appalachian Trail, longest hiking, only footpath in the world. There are a number of wind-exposed areas, which we saw those beautiful brushy icicles on the tree branches. Nature is incredible indeed. Charles Bunyan is a small loop deviating from the Appalachian Trail. View from here is just breathtaking. At the viewpoint, we met a friendly man who told us about his visit to Zion National Park, and that he's too old for an adventure in Angel's Landing. Guess what? That's where we decided to go next. Another destination we did was the observation tower with Kauai Trail. Short but steep ascent. To be honest, we didn't like it very much, too crowded and the view was not the best. Alrighty, final hiking for today, Rainbow Falls Trail. By the time we started the trail, we have already done more than 10 miles of walking, so we were quite tired. Slightly over 5 miles out and back with 1600 feet of elevation, this path goes through the forested area near to LeConte Creek. By the way, name LeConte comes from name of the famous geologist in the area, James LeConte. Here are we, Rainbow Falls. Hungry squirrels looking for food. And cold water for our exhausted feet. This brings us to an end of our journey in Great Smoky National Park. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you soon. Bye!